All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. That's right, the show where I draft and go to Mythic from Bronze. Kind of what it is. So it's in the name of the show. It's not very complicated. We're at Silver Tier 1. We've done 3 drafts so far. We've gone 7-1, 3-3, and 7-2. It's 2 7-win runs already. That's pretty great. And about to draft 4. Draft 4, Kaldheim. These are my first drafts in the format. About to do my first draft ever in life in this format. Playing best of 1 and with people, which is great. And let's go. No John draft on Bronze to Mythic. Come on, try and sabotage me here. Sabotage me. Let's go. Stark Art says, I suck at draft. My strengths are sealed. Instructed. Any tips for a noob? Watch and find out. Biggest things you can do are stay open, stay flexible, and that's really it. You know, we'll go over things as they come up. It's hard to just like here's all the secrets. You know, it's more like as we do them, we explain them. So, open up our pack here with some interesting cards. Rune 4 Champion seems freaking awesome. The runes are all really, really good. There's a risk we're not going to get a rune, which is scary, but this card does seem very, very good. So, very solid rare. Demon Bolt's obviously a pretty top tier removal spell. There's a rune in the pack, which is good. Raven, Bind the Monster are fine. A lot of like middle level blue cards in this pack. Only one good red card. Valkyrie's fine too. This is a spot where I think Demon Bolt or Rune 4 Champion are fine. And the ceiling on Rune 4 Champion is much, much higher, whereas the floor on Demon Bolt is going to be much higher because it's just always going to be really, really good. I think early in a format, you should always take the rare. You don't know how good the rare is. You don't see them very often. Well, now you take it and try it, and there you go. Rune of Might must be nice. And I think trying to go for the higher ceiling cards, you want your cards to really hit out of the park. You know, if your deck is all Bs, it's fine. But you're going for 7 wins. You're going to win. You know, so a rare is taken, doesn't tell us very much. There's a Feed the Serpent here, a very good kill spell. That's really it, honestly. Rune of Might's phenomenal. Just a really good card in general. And then there's a Warden, some other stuff, but pretty easy pick here between Serpent and Runes. Now, also, we need to note that we've passed a Bolt and a Serpent, which is great. So we've passed a good red card and a good black card. We're trying to go green-white, so that's perfect too. So Rune of Might here is awesome. Love the start. Love the start. Third pick Demon Bolt. This is with a rare and a common missing. Okay. Interesting. We're not currently married to any colors. The Demon Bolt is a pretty good sign. I do like Rootless U a lot, but I imagine we're going to be a little more aggressive if we're playing the runes and the auras and stuff. Yeah, I think we're taking the Bolt here. I think we're taking the Bolt. I like you, but I think I would like to just branch out here. I think your first few your first few picks, you should try and be flexible and try and find the right lane. Okay. And now we're looking at Wither Crown is the name of this, right? Search for a rune card, available in your hand, and then rune. Yes, only rune adjacent. Okay, so I mean the Mentor's fine, Gladewalker's fine, Snow Covered Forest probably not going to matter much for us. Wither Crown's okay. Not a really exciting pack, honestly. It's kind of mopey. I mean, Starnhelm Courser is okay with like runes and stuff, but pretty eh. The rune can enchant the hammer, which is kind of cool. That is true. And the pick is supposed to be pretty good. I've heard this card's actually pretty nice. It also makes for any color, making our splash. Let's try the pick. Let's try the pick. Let's do it. I like it. I like it. We're going to be facilitating multiple colors here, most likely. So, all right. And then we get into... Now, God's All Guardian's a pretty solid card. It's obviously very good with auras, too, because it plays offense and defense and has a huge butt. So... I think I'm pretty down for that. I mean, like, the Troll, we're not going to be Snow, I don't think. This pack's pretty mopey. Like, Glimpse of the Cosmos is a good card. It's not even close to what we're doing, though. So, this Guardian seems fine. Alright, there's a Highland Forest. The white cards aren't really coming. Except for Divine Gambit, of course. Path to the World Tree is kind of gas, and if we are treasuring, that like could happen. I mean, Highland Forest is okay. It's obviously a good fixture if we're playing right. Like, but we'll obviously play this card for sure. The ceiling of this card is higher. We can use the treasures to activate it, things like that. But Highland Forest, a much, much safer pick. All right, I'm taking the path. I think we can try and make this work. Again, high ceiling. Shoot for the stars. If you miss, you'll just die because you'll have no oxygen in space, I guess. Horizon Seeker is a very solid card. Beskar Shieldmate's also solid. You can screw with runes. We also have Giant Ox here.
Oh my god, Becky.
I think we're taking Horizon Seeker here. Seeker's impressed me so far. All packs on me. Sweet. Look at us taking our time. I'm in no rush. I got nowhere to be. Alright, the snow-covered mountain here is fine. I mean, none of these red cards interest me. This card's bad. Just take the mountain. It's fine. Sulphurous Mire. Okay. And then some cards that just like don't matter. I mean, Vault Robber could help with our splashes. Snakeskin Veil is pretty good with the auras. Because we're like trying to like go for an equip. They gotta try and go to kill it. We've seen Snakeskin Veil it. Yeah, our colors don't feel super. White does not feel super open at all, honestly. I think splashing Runeforge Champion is totally fine though. Let's take the Sulphurous Mire. Bind is fine. It's not like super exciting. It's an okay card. Another mountain and another pick. Now the pick is like the big winner here, I think, as far as trying to make us actually cast or Path to the World Tree successfully. I'm pretty down on the pick. Obviously the mountain's kind of. I don't think our snow is going to matter that much. So I don't think snow matters for us really. So take the pick. The Colossal Plow. All right, so Snow Cover Swamp is fine. Helm is also cool too. It's a good target for runes as well. Snakeskin Veil will not fizzle the orcs. It gets hexproof. We'll get another Helm. We'll get another Helm. Defying Destiny. I mean, Bergstrider is really good. We have some Snowlands now too. We're like going off the rails here. We're like going to be like a many color crazy deck if we play this Bergstrider. All right. I don't think we're playing any of these cards. Sure. So yeah, white is clearly not open, but that's fine. I mean, splashing Runeforge Champion is obviously totally fine. So that's fine. Another Bergstrider. I mean, Bergstrider is really, really good. I'm a huge fan of Bergstrider. I haven't cast one yet, but we've had to cast against us, and it's been phenomenal. Raven's Warning. It makes a flyer. You draw a card, and you put a card from outside the game on top of your library. I mean, all of our good cards are going to be in our deck, right? I'm going to Bergstrider again, I think. So we're looking at, like, blue, green, splashy, snowy stuff. We already have 3 Snowlands. We want to play all the one of every basics. We have Rune of Might. I mean, we have the Path to the World Tree. I just think Bergstrider is a freaking house. Raven's Warning is interesting, but Glorious Protector, nice. Oh, there's your white card. Protector is quite good. It's also a black. I think having more runes is really important. This pack's freaking loaded, man. Protector, rune, Bounding Gold, Frostbite, dual land. The resto is really good though. It's not like a straight resto, but oh boy, just foretelling it and blocking it, it's super awesome. I'm taking the rare. Yeah, hugely loaded pack. We gotta make our mana work somehow, but another pick. Just pick for days here. Third pick is a little sketchy. I think 3 is a lot. I might just want the snow-covered plains. Yeah, sure. I would like one of each snow basic. Ooh, okay. Okay. We're doing it now. We're doing it now. We're pathing. We're all over the place. This is freaking great. I was a pack mate too. I think path. If path is good, it's better than pack mate. So, yeah, we're pathing for sure. We're just like now we're all in. Now we have double path. Easy. Easy game. Passing a pack mate it sucks, but what is this deck? We're doing it. That's what this deck is. We're doing it. You're watching us do it right now. Second snow-covered plains not nearly as good as the first. We're just like splashing white. So Run Ashore is not good in our deck at all. Lindworm is pretty good. We're kind of like a slow deck that wants to survive. I think I need playables too. I'm taking a Lindworm. We're definitely base green, so trickery again. Reinforcements. I mean, effigy's like pretty fine. If we're just like looking for things to do on the early turns, just not dying. Like a 2-mana 2/3 is like pretty reasonable. Not dying is gonna be pretty important. It also just wears a pick pretty well too. So does Mistwalker. Mistwalker's a possibility for later picks. Spoils is this is too narrow. We can't. We have a lot of cards that don't affect the board that much, so we gotta make sure we affect the board. It was an Augury Raven and a Sentinel. Okay. Blue seems to be a little bit open. Ravens is pretty good. I think I would play Sentinel. Maybe. We are really like off the rails here. It's pretty awesome. All right, Raven's fine. Yeti. I mean, Yeti's also fine too. It's like not great, but it's fine. I don't want any of the other cards, so sure. Raven's Warning Tables. Card's fine. I mean, like it's basically a divination that makes a 1/1. I think Warning's fine. Like it also the flyer wears a pick really well too, so this is fine. And now we're more blue, so Rune Eyes comes to play Scry 3, and a bunch of stuff dies. It's okay. The sword gets. We don't need to get our picks. So we've already got our picks, so. I think Rune Eyes is okay. It's not particularly great. Probably not going to play it, but I don't want the Wings. Wings is too not cool. Another pick? Pick number 3. Pick number 3. You can get a land from outside the game, yes. But putting it on top of your library isn't super exciting, so. Sod Coming is like okay. It's just like we're going to be behind a lot, I feel like. I want to pick number 3 here, I think. Oh, this card's terrible. Another Yeti or the Strongholds. I mean, this card's like pretty busted, but like I don't think we're ever gonna be able to activate this. I guess we're not playing a third Yeti, so or second Yeti, whatever. See the spoils, sure. Smash says sure. All right. Orvar the All Form, 3/3 for 4 changeling. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcerer spell, if it targets one of our permanents you control, make a copy of it. None of our cards do that. Oh, the Rune of Might, sweet. Sweet. That's our second rune too. Yeah, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. We like that. I want some cheaper creatures. I want some of those this 1-drop things. I think. Yeah, pretty easy rune here. 3 picks, 2 runes, 2 Path of World Trees. Don't think I want to play Seas. I just can't afford tempo negative plays like that. Seeker's good. Warning's fine. Snow-covered Island. Don't have one of those yet. Might want one of those. Behold the Multiverse is really good. Frostbite is also kind of what we're looking for because we need cheap spells to stay alive. Avalanche Caller is pretty good. It's pretty mana intensive though, and our deck's already pretty mana intensive. So I don't think that I'm like super stoked about it. I think it's Frostbite or Snow-Covered Island here. And honestly, Snow-Covered Island is like I want to have one of each snowland because we want to get domain and we want to have snowland, so it serves both purposes. Is Frostbite better? No, I'm thinking land. I'm thinking of land. Oh!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Oh, we are doing it. We are doing it. We are doing it. All right. Svella is really good, though. Svella is really, really good. Wow. Svella. The thing is, Svella is like red and green. It's going to be a little hard to cast. We're not going to table the Path to the World Tree. There's no way. Is the third one too much? It is a 7-mana spell. I'll take Svella. It blocks good, too. Blocks well. It blocked good. Okay. Slays the Troll. We're not fighting. Squash. Don't have any giants, really. Path will probably not wheel. But Path, Rune, Pick. We need more creatures. For sure. I do like the Seeker. The Mentor is kind of cool. It is 2 creatures in 1. But Seeker's really, really good. I'll take Seeker. I'm pretty happy with Seeker. God of Kinship. Okay, let's read this card. Get your reading glasses on. 2/4. 3 more legendary creatures. That's not going to happen. Look for legendary cards. That's not going to happen. All right, this card looks. Yeah, that's fine. That's not good for us. All right. Freezing Flame. Tormentor's Helm. We already have 3 picks. I don't think we need the Helm, too. And Swamp is our lightest splash. I don't think we're playing more than 1 Swamp. So this pack is just actually blank for us. Oh, it's Squash. I guess Squash is fine. We have a few. I don't think we have any giants, actually, but whatever. It's not that bad for 5 mana. Alright, Frostbite's solid. Cheap Frostbite is pretty sweet. Seeker's good. Seeker's good. Glimpse the Cosmos. Any of these giants? Berkshires are giants. Frostbite's great, though. This is kind of card we're looking for. Is cheap interaction. Another Sabella. Or is the Sentinel we were looking for? Pick costs 2 to play and 1 to equip. I think Sabella's freaking great, so. The 1-drop is interesting, but I don't think I would have like extra creatures to tap with it, so. Oh, chill out. Another Frostbite? Damn. Yeah, counter spells are going near ahead. We're not going to be ahead. We're going to be like trying to crawl back into the game a lot of the time with our powerful cards, so. Snowcovered Mountain is tempting, but I think Frostbite is just too cheap and good. Bergstrider tables. Wow. Cool. As far as cards to stabilize, Bergstrider stabilizes really, really well. And Gates of Isafel. It's probably a little ambitious. I don't think we're playing that one, but it did table. It did table. All right. Interesting replicating ring. Or we're just going to path. The ring is good with the paths, obviously. We already have 2 of these ice shapers. No, I'm just taking the path. Another Squash, too. All right. Helm, we're probably not playing. The card deck's pretty sweet. It's funny, we're not playing with Sulphur's Mire. We don't even need. The only thing we need a Swamp for is the. Maybe we are actually. Snowcovered Plains, last pick. Wow. Wow. All right, I gotta just bounce it up and down here today, but we got a deck here, folks. This is a deck. What do we call this deck? Path to the World Tree. Path to the World Tree. All right, so let's see what we got here. Take all lands out. We have 28 cards. I would say Frost Spaghetti is not where we're at. I would say our runes are great. Our picks are... We are a little pick heavy. So we're a little creature light. I could see you cutting a pick here. I think we only need 1 pick. Dumpster Fire. This deck is actually pretty good. All right. Guardian Lindworm. Spell Ice Shaper, it makes Monolith tokens, and you can pay 8 mana to cast a spell for free. Which is pretty sweet. Effigy, Warning, Seeker, Bolt, Runeforge Champion. A lot of card advantage. The squashes are really awkward because we only have that many. I wish this was a giant, not a troll. You know. So we only actually have 3 giants, and they all cost 4. So squash is like pretty damn inefficient. So we got to pick. I think 2 picks and 2 runes is pretty good. I agree the picks aren't as good as I would like them to be, but we have a few flyers, a few things to push it through. And obviously putting a rune in a pick's insane because it gives a trample, so we could, I mean, having a squash on the board, like, I mean, I think I might play 0 squash. Squash is a good card to get off Raven's Warning, too. We've got both squashes. We also can play 16 lands easily with this deck, so we have a million things to find lands, so drop a path? No way. No way. That's our top end. Not a chance. It's funny because we're like a little soft to flyers, but we just have Bolt, double Frostbite, and two good flying blockers too. I think squash is too bad. 24. I think Bergstrider is pretty important too. Okay, and we could leave Sulphurous Mire in the board to find with our Raven's Warning also. So it's a snow land, a black source, and it's a red source. This is quite the brew we have here. This is quite the brew here on draft number 4, Bronze to Mythic. Who's pumped for this deck? Raise your hands in chat. 1/4 flyer better than Effigy? I don't think so. Effigy just costs 2. You know, like, we can go Effigy on 2. I guess we can't actually equip and stuff, but I could buy a Mistcaller. It wears the axe well too. Okay, hold on. Maybe we'll play Mistcaller, Mistwalker, or whatever. Like Effigy just helps us not die. You know, if you go Effigy on 2 and then play Path, get a land, and play this on turn 3, we're still making blockers while also like, because we have a lot of cards like don't necessarily do anything. They affect the board. Ingerune Eyes, draw 3 if 3 or more creature dies. This card is the weirdest blue card of all time. Like, why is this card blue? Doesn't make any sense. It's like a black card. Alright, I'm gonna go to Bergstrider, I think. And we'll do 16 lands. And we're gonna have plains, island, swamp, mountain. No forest for snow-covered lands. It's okay, though. We're not playing Negate. We could play the Gate, but... And we're not playing the Strongholds. Nah, because having double white's impossible. And Sulphurous Mire... Nothing we really... Like, we don't actually need snow for anything, right? Except for the Bergstrider. We just need to have 1 snow land in play. There's no need to have, like, a bunch of snow or anything like that. Strider over Worm. Okay, I can buy that. I like the Worm, but I think Strider does do a similar thing while being cheaper. Glorious Spectre costs 1 white because you foretell it. So I agree with you. We could not play this card if we couldn't play it for 1 white. But you just foretell it. So, I guess having Lindworm on the board is also a pretty good card to have on top for Raven's Warning too. So, all right. So, Sulphurous Mire is cut the equipment package for Striders, Walkers, and Squashes. What's the Walker? No, I think that the Rune 4 Champion is insane, and the runes are really good too. So I agree it's like a little awkward because we're not super creature heavy, but all right, I think this is good. We're not gonna build this deck forever. I'm gonna play Sulphurous Mire, I think, and then we're gonna go into our add lands, go fish for our lands here. 2 plains is probably enough. We only have 3 white cards, And we have 3 paths to the world trees, so I think that I don't even need a basic plains. I need some islands, of course. We're basically like base blue-green. No swamps. Mountain. We're going to want at least 1 or 2 mountains. I mean, actually just 1. So we have 3 red sources plus... the Shaper can make the artifact, and you can use the artifact immediately too, which is kind of cool. So, depends on how many world tree activations. Sure, we can do that. And then we need some forests. Need more forests than that. We need a lot of forests. So we need to be able to play our Path of World Tree on turn. So let's actually cut mountain and cut an island and add another forest. So we have 7 forests, just a little bit light, honestly. Swamp. Maybe we should cut the Sulphurous Mire. Yeah, just put another forest. So we have 8 forests. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 lands. We have Foretell, 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 Foretell. So we have lots of things to do on turn 2, which is good. A couple cheap removal spells. We got a deck here, folks. Play tap green. Yeah, I guess this is like maybe better than a forest. The card is really powerful if you ever activate it. Sure, I'm in. I'm in. All right, we got a brew. More blue or more red? I think more blue. Maybe we just split it, actually. We don't actually have many blue cards. Let's cut an island for a mountain. So we want Frostbite early, obviously. All right. Predictions. Oh, Lord Dragon, I was going to do a World Tree one. Whatever. This is fun. All right, so cast your votes. Haters. No one believes in this deck? You're all crazy. You're all crazy. This deck's really good, I think. It's fine. Just leave Lord Dragon. It's fine. All right, let's go. This is the most exciting brew so far here on Bronze to Mythic. And triple pass to the World Tree. Run Mire over Mountain. Am I not playing the Mire? I thought I was playing the Mire. I think this deck is good too. I think this deck's actively quite good. All right, let's go. Bronze to Mythic, episode 4. Now this is a freaking hand. This is a hand, my friends. Hey.
Oh, it's Mythic Helix! Oh my god!
All right, we decide how we're going to sequence this stuff. We have a lot of things that cost 2. So are we going to like foretell something? Or are we going to... Foretelling Protector is pretty sweet. That's a great blocker. A pick, too. Getting pick on Protector is also really good. Don't have white. So we go Foretell this turn. Seeker next turn. Activate Path. Yeah. This is better later in the game. Maybe it's actually just Guardian. So, next turn is... This is all about sequencing. Figuring out what our next few turns are going to be. So, like, we're playing Seeker next turn for sure. Then we can Path and play a 2-drop. Might just go Path, honestly. Also have Pick for the Seeker, which is good, too. Oh, boy. A lot of choices here. This is better to ambush later. We're gonna foretell this. Pat doesn't affect the board at all. We don't need the land yet, so. Eyeside Troll. No snow. Sure. Runeforge Champion. That's pretty good too. Alright. Gonna play Horizon Seeker and say go. They attack, I might just block here. Honestly, I think keeping the board clear is really important for us. I also don't need the land searching ability of Seekers. We have double Path. So next turn would just be like Path, Foretell, Protector. Then we could Path into Protector. It's pretty good too. Burb. Raven. Alright. So sure. Now, I mean, this is like a very bad play from our opponent because now we know we're under pressure from flyers, so now we definitely want to block. Always attack before you play your spells, obviously. It's just like basic stuff. But we're gonna path, get a plains, play the plains, and foretell our protector, which is gonna be phenomenal on defense next turn. Then next turn is path for a swamp, play land, say go, protector them on their attack step. Kin Seekers. Bird, bird, bird. Pretty good. Pretty good. We have Berkshrider, too. Alright. I mean, obviously they can stop my Protector. It's going to be pretty bad for us, but... We get the Berkshrider, tap their thing, which is pretty good, too, so... Oh, so sick. Alright, now we're in a bit of trouble. Raven's Warning. Alright, I mean, we can Berkshrider tap the Raven and block the 3/5, but now we're in a bit of trouble. That was so sick. They have like the counterspell. They could have Pump Spell too, but at least with our Pump Spell, we get the block too, so that was like the literal best possible card. Alright. It's a flyer. It's a Berkshrider. Oh, I'm like, am I on a blue? Yeah, I have blue. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Rune of Might. We need to draw some lands here. Need to draw some lands. I mean... The problem is they have flyers. We don't have a flyer. I mean, that was one of our flyer. As I said in the deck building portion, like we need to have a way to kill flyers. If we Raven's Warning, we get a flying blocker. I guess I could put the rune on the blocker and draw a card, right? That's not like, I mean, it's not like great, but that's pretty good. So that's fine. Draw a land here, please. Alrighty then. Now we're one off activating path, which is good. So, say go. What does this do exactly? Gain 2, draw 2, lose 2, deal 2, make a bear. It's basically Cruel Ultimatum. Oh my god. That's terrible. Unfortunately, it does nothing. It's a 5/5 flyer. God, this is a sick game. Sick game. Okay, so, I mean, we can, like, kill something, chump block, draw 2, make them... Well, they lose, they don't have to discard, they lose life. We can get squash with the warning, yes. But then we can't draw it. This is whenever I want to do it. Gain 2, draw 2, lose 2. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just gonna crank this on the thing. We'll do it now so they can't loot also, so. What's the problem? Why can't I do this? Oh, an opponent. Got it. Alright, and so you go. If we do it in combat, we allow them to loot or just make a give a pump spell and kill us, so. Not sure how we're going to win. Because we need to draw the stomp. We have a giant in play, actually. So maybe we can use Rune Force Champion to get a rune and then draw it. But we're just going to die to the 3/3, unfortunately. So I don't think we can. I'm not sure we're going to win. Ashley, new sub. What's your name away from? Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Oh my god. Alright. We drew the rune anyway. Okay. So we're at 6. Alright. Squash. So we can kill the Raven. We also need to, like, make some progress on them, too. We have a rune in the graveyard. So we can go 3 for the rune, 1 for the rune, draw it, 1 for the rune. Yeah, so we'd have a red open. Alright, no, that'll shuffle. Hold on. I can't do that. So I guess we're ruining the giant. Kind of sucks, but sure. So draw that. 2 mana to do that. Let's do this. Still not really sure how we're beating Flyer, but Ash plays his origins from Manchester, UK. Sweet. Watch vids for a while. Want you some love. Appreciate that, Ash. Thanks. Thank you. All right, we're searching our graveyard, right? Get the rune. Can play the rune for 1. We need to pump up the what? Pump this up so we don't block this thingy. Draw a card. Ah, there we go. Frostbite. Okay. And now we attack. We have 2 frostbites. Oh my god, stop copying this thing! Okay, that wasn't bad. We can path the world tree and then frostbite. We can just Bergstrider and attack too. Like, we have Bergstrider for 5, pick, equip, attack. That makes their blocks. No, it doesn't work. I don't have power on this thing. God, this game's complicated. 1 second, folks. 3. Let's tap this, frostbite this. Tap, frostbite, 2 left over. Just play the pick now. Get it for 5. We die to the 5/5 the next turn, though. We paid the snow the first time. We tapped it. There's no way to cast it without paying the snow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We path and frostbite the 3/3. No, that's worse. All right. Frostbite this. I don't know why I'm doing this in this order. I'm just trying to get things quickly done. Yeah, whatever. Bergstrider. Tap this. Jam. The problem is we're, like, still pretty dead to the 5/5. I'm not sure if we can kill them fast enough, honestly. And they just jump. 11. And we foretell this, I guess. I'm not sure if we can kill it before the 5/5 comes online. We could draw a frostbite off of the a frostbite or our 3rd Bergstrider. Intense game. They shoot 3 cards too off of the thing. Raven form. Okay, so that kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's just a blocker for the Raven. All right. Crap. This thing's also lethal. Pump, pump, pump. Yeah. All right. Let's just bash with these 2.
I resubbed 5 hours ago during the first Boros draft, and it's just asking me now if I want to share my sub.
Welcome back, my friend. Thank you. Month number 2, most important month. Okay, and this works out well for us. So now we finish this off. Oops. We have a red. Will that frostbite? No. So we're at 5. I mean, they can't kill us with the mist thingy. I'm trying, folks. I'm trying my best. This caller can only do 4. They gave us a flying blocker for Raven. We have enough to kill them next turn, probably. This is freaking intense. This is freaking intense. Oh boy. Draft 4, starting out with a bang here. We've activated 2 world trees. Nail biter. Nail biter. We're basically out at this point. We don't got much else going on, but we have lethal, I believe, you know? But obviously, if they don't attack, then we get to do more stuff and then not, you know, have a defense and stuff like that. So we have a Scald. What's Scald? Opponent is 1 short of lethal. They can make a 4/1 flyer. 5 dropper. No, we don't have that code. Hackmate. Sure. Okay. I mean, can we kill them? They're at 5. Woo!
Game. Blouses.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am worthy. I am worthy. Everyone unclench yourselves, please. Content. I need a drink. Oh, man. Took 2 cruel ultimatums. Holy shnikes. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Holy cow. Unclench yourselves, my friends. We can do it. Oh, man. I told you this deck was good. I told you this deck was good. Okay, we're good. Path me to the promised land. Let's go. Oh, man. Too excited. Can't breathe. Dubskin, new sub. What's your name? Wait, thanks so much. Appreciate that. Alright, path. Only I can find the path to the world tree. We're going to get a blue here. We don't have a stuff over that one, do we? Yes, we do. It's Savella. And the thing is, Savella can make a token and then Frostbite, which is freaking awesome. So. Icy Manalith. It's like a Manalith, but icy. Foretell, sure. Seeger. Ooh, Seeger's good too, but I think Savella is better? Huh. We have Frostbite to push it through. I actually like Seeker here. Seeker's better. I'm not playing the Mire. Okay, I should probably play the Mire in my deck. Maybe, I don't even know. I'm not even sure. It's a tap land, you know? The Capo Caco dive? Yeah. I mean, it's clearly not a dive, but... Oh, boy. So, if Seeker gets to attack, that turns on our Raven's Warning, which is great. Ooh, man. Still riding the high of that last game. They kill this, it's great, too. Sure. Totally fine. Runeforge champion. Pretty sweet. Not yet, obviously, but... This thing dies, our mana's a little bad. But... Man, they're also searching for the world tree here. Alright, excellent. So now we can cast Runeforge Champion, which is freaking great. Snook over land, awesome. So we play this. We make a Manalith, which is not going to tap, so you can use it immediately. Then play Runeforge Champion, which is dope. This card's cool. Search my library. Raven's Warning, ready to roll. All of our colors online. Card advantage for days. This card's pretty good. Better than I thought. Better than I thought. I like how it took 4 drafts to get into the 5-color snow Path the World Tree rune deck. You know, just 4 drafts totally go off the rails. Oh boy, we are doing it. We are doing it. Opponent's not doing it. Opponent's doing nothing. That's okay, though. Having a moment to come down from my last game is kind of okay. So let's all just revel in that last game for a second. We do that? We just... Okay. Okay, we've reveled. We've done our reveling. We're good now. They're going to foretell again. Now they have 3 foretold cards. Sure. Reveling in our riches. I mean, we're almost there on activating Path, which is awesome, so... God of the Worthy. Wow. Protector's going to blow that out of the water. So we're going to, what are we going to do here? We have 3, 4, we have 7 mana. Foretell and Angel. We can also Rune and Frostbite. That's all really good. Making a Manalith stop is pretty sweet too. Make a Manalith, we'd have 5 mana total. We can make Manalith and Protector and just not bother rooting this turn. We can also try Raven's Warning this turn. Give Raven's Warning, and then we can't play Protector. I want Protector to ambush this, I think. That's where I'd like to be. So make a rune. Alright, so we're just gonna play it slow. Not really in a huge rush, so Manaliths do not come in tapped, so we can flicker our Seeker too, it's pretty awesome. Like, anytime we can, like, make forward progress on the board and also make a Monolith is pretty freaking awesome. Because we're just building our mana, fixing our mana base, making enough mana for Path. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Nico defies Destiny. That's a lot of life, I guess, sure. So you gain 2 for each, so you gain 6 life, sure. Like, pretty hard to play around this, I think. Like, attacking for is just, like, free and it's vigilance. Like, there's just no way they don't attack here. Like, I couldn't fathom what card we could have. That's not a white rare that doesn't punish them for attacking. So it's, like, pretty well concealed. Yeah, like, at any level, I'd be very surprised if my opponent didn't attack here. There's no card that kills attack. I guess there's like the white card that kills tap creatures though. Like there's really not a card besides Protector that punishes them for attacking here. So why Snowland? Why can't I ambush? It's not Thalia. Obviously, a counterspell here would be pretty good, but whatever. If they have it, they have it. I don't know what I'm going to do, you know? We have plenty of other good cards in our hand, so we're not really in a huge rush. Alright, I've come down from last game. We can play Magic now. Alright, so we're going to flicker our... It doesn't flicker, it removes the Horizon Seeker. So until this Protector dies, or when this dies, this comes back. Currently 1-0. Hey! Ah, fellow chucker, eh? Alright, so this is fine. Alright, so, whenever a creature flying deals damage to a player, sure. So now we're going to probably just Rune of Might the Protector. Hello. Alright, and then we just jam, I think. We're going to be playing Raven's Warning and Path this turn. Right, Raven's Warning, Path, land drop. We could make it. We could make a token too. Yeah, we'll make a token too. The goal is to activate 2 Path the World Trees in 1 turn. That's our sub goal here. Our sub game. So they have 2 mana in their pool from the Nico Defies Destiny. They have to use it now. You're going to Skull Raid. That's not bad. Alright, so we're going to have to cast this Frostbite, I guess. Which is like, I guess not the best thing in the world, but might as well do it, so. Make an artifact, play Frostbite. I guess I draw a card now. That's actually... that was actually probably a mistake. I think I'd rather them not draw a card than like stop them from attacking for 1 turn. Yeah, that's probably wrong. That's probably wrong. This is obviously like a very unusual Mind Rot. This is the first Mind Rot that has ever done this effect before. So my play was kind of just like based off what a regular Mind Rot would be. So that's fair. Probably a mistake. It's a very weird discard spell. It's a pretty cool design. It's obviously it's good if your opponent's empty-handed. So, all right. So they play a Pilfering Hawk and play land and say go. Now we have our Protector can go in for the card draw on this thing. They have only have 2 cards left, too. We should also have double Path the World Tree just sitting here waiting in the wings. So, and we can activate this thing, too. So we are cranking on all cylinders right now. Mistcaller, sure. So, probably just kill the Hawk. I'm going to send in both of these. Because they have a way to kill this, I'm able to... Actually, I guess that doesn't matter, so... Yeah, let's just attack. Oh, Karn's barking again. That's kind of weird. He never barks. Put your Karns in chat, please. We're going to bounce my Glorious Protector. Alright. So, we don't get the card draw off the thing. Whatever. Could be worse. And they can get the Mind Rot back with the Nico, so we gotta play both of our cards here. Let's play Mistcaller. Foretell this. And maybe we should have flicked with the Runeforge Champion too, for a little more value. We'll do that later, I guess. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can make a token and then put this in, sure. Let's just say go. So they can buy back the Bounce Spell or the Skull Raid, which will draw 2. Karn's in trouble. Great. What did Karn do now? They're going to put back... This is just a draw 2, which is fine. Karn's a bad dog. In case you're wondering. Alright, so we have no cards in our hand. It's fine. They draw 2. Next turn we get to put a card from outside on top. We'll get our Squash or whatever and kill this thing. Draven!
Holy crap, 53 months.
That's a lot of freaking months. Thanks, my friend. I appreciate it. You're great. You're great. Opponents, there's no clocks in... No clocks? It's weird. Draven, you're the best. Thank you. He ate your entire... I destroyed the glove. Oh, man. You put that dog into big trouble. All right. So they're going to say go. End step, make a token. I mean, we're going to put the Stomp on top of our deck. We have a Shapeshifter in play, too. So we're just going to draw it with the... We're going to kill all our stuff. They're just dead. They're just dead. honestly. Spells, this card's really good. Really, really good. I'm going to flicker my... Actually, they're just dead. We're attacking for a lot. Next turn, we're not going to flicker anything. Now you have one glove like MJ. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go get our squash on the board. And to draw that, we're going to pat the World Tree. Now you have like the missing finger. See, like the cool like.
Yeah, but the palm is like.
Oh yeah, he's a bad dog. I know. I'm very aware he's a bad dog.
I love these gloves.
No, well, not anymore. He's a bad dog. You want to get a dog? I don't want to hear it. You wanted to get a dog.
I'm gonna feed him your gloves.
What? Why? Karn is innocent. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. He's trying to profess his innocence right now.
He is. It's not working.
His arguments are bark, bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. I'm a bad dog. Bark, bark, bark.
No, he didn't say that.
He did say that.
No,
I heard him.
You are so mean to him.
He ate your glove. He's a bad dog. He's still a bad dog. He's still a bad dog. Yes, he is. All right, so we get the thingy back, which is fine. We attack with all our stuff. Play the effigy. So attack with this and this and this and this and this.
Why are you attacking the spell? Make another thingy.
I'm playing the sword effigy. I would say we're a little bit ahead here. We can just get a land too, honestly. You play land yet? I don't remember. Let's get a land.
Yes, you did.
You think so?
I think.
Alright, whatever. I think we're doing okay this game. Minus a Doomscar. If they have Doomscar, we still have a Path to World Tree in play, so.
And a Scorn effigy.
Scorn effigy? What? Yes, yes. And a bunch of icy monoliths.
Yes.
We have 3 of these folks for just tuning in. Karn's a bad dog.
He's not a bad dog.
Yes, he is. Exhibit A. Karn's a bad dog. The Islanders do suck, though, so it's not that big of a deal.
Why are you so mean to him?
He's a bad dog.
No more Scorn effigy.
What happened? They had another one of these things? Whatever. Mine rot away. Opponent is really in this game. Like, they are trying so hard. Frostfire Arcanist to get another bounce spell out of their deck. Because they already have one in the graveyard. Sure.
Oh, that's why they're playing.
Karn's got plenty of chew toys. We spent like $200 at freaking Petco for him. Like, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
We bought him, like, the octopus chew toy and the this chew
We
toy.
didn't buy him any gloves. So.
Thick Butt Chugger 420 says, esteemed members of a jury, if all dogs go to heaven, then how can Karn be a bad dog? I rest my case. Hey, you won.
Game. Blouses.
Pretty sure Bobby's not a bad dog when I simply know about a dog toy. Oh! Nah, he's a bad dog for sure.
You almost missed it.
I did almost miss it. And you want to know why? Because Karn's a bad dog. He was distracting me. 2-0, let's go.
He's not doing anything. He's in his. Great.
He stopped barking at least. That's good.
Yeah.
I guess he actually did rest his case. Yep. All right, 2-0. Let's go. Let us go. Out of the scrub leagues? No, we're still in the scrub leagues. Until you get to, like, you get wins count for 2 and losses count for 1 until you're in platinum. So basically, with any amount of volume, you should be able to make it to platinum. Sans fine. We haven't actually drawn our gold pick, or like our picks and our runes haven't come into play that much. Yeah, Dave, he has to find the other glove now. Go chew on that one. All right, let's go. Bunch of mulligans. Decent colors here. Is it fair to say that Karn isn't a bad dog? He's just bad at being a good dog. It's reasonable. It's not the worst argument I've ever heard in my entire life. Opponent mulligans to 5. Okay. Okay. I mean, if you play a lot of games in gold, you'll get out eventually, you know? Alright. First, I guess? I'm just joking about Karn. You all gotta understand. You gotta make fun of each other, have some fun sometimes, you know? Karn's fine. Me and Karn hang out all the time. Karn watched the Ranger game with me last night. We had a great time. He's just a pain in the butt sometimes. All right? Wouldn't go that far, Lord Dragon, but no worries, my friends. No worries. Like, I think people take it a little weird sometimes when I'll like make fun of Nicole or make fun of Karn. It's all in love. It's all just fun, you know? Just gotta, if you're not digging each other a little bit, then what's the fun, you know? Alright, so we're gonna path into Seeker into Pick, I guess. We could Demon Bolt here. So Demon Bolt on 2, Seeker on 3, Equip, Attack, Bolt on 4. That's a pretty good sequence. We don't really need to cast Path the World Tree, but we have all our colors. Like, we're not in a rush to cast this card. You don't need to play this card early on, unless you need land. So I kind of like this. Let's go land, Foretell. Yeah, we're just having a little fun.
Waka waka.
You know? A little Demon Bolt. Double Innisturm Skull Karen. I'm probably saying both those words wrong, but... Alright, Seeker. Go seek me some lands. Yeah, if you're not, like, ribbing each other, what's the point, you know? Nicole and I have been together for, like, 8 years. Just make fun of each other and just dog each other all the time. It's just how you do things. That's how we do things, at least. Craig and Hatchling, you watch your mouth. Get out of here, Craig and Hatchling.
So you get nothing.
Wrong one.
Get off my plane.
Unbelievable. Alright, so everything worked out perfectly here. We got exactly what we wanted. We're gonna kill this. We're gonna play our pick. Equip, attack. This is better than getting a land, right? Probably? 4-3 is pretty beefy. Get a treasure, say go. And we are amped up here. Perfect. So now they have to block. We get a land, foretell a Raven, and play Path. It's worked out very well for us. Very well indeed. Let's get a Plains. And trade. Land. And we're going to Path and play Raven. I think so. Get our Snow Swamp. Foretell this. Popcorn's barking again. We could have also just, like, played the Raven that turn. It might have been better, honestly. So we could have attacked with it. Yeah, I think actually playing the Raven's better there, but whatever. It's fine. I think we're in pretty good shape here. We have 5 mana. He never got his lawyer. Of course he's complaining. We can Bergstrider equip also. It's not a great Bergstrider. 5. We can Raven equip Path the World Tree. Yeah, I'm like not stoked about Berging this Dusk Wielder. We can do a lot better than that, I think. Just like almost irrelevant creature. So we have white, black, red. We should have everything. Sure. And play Raven. Quoth the Raven. Nevermore. Put that there. I'd say we're in pretty good shape here. We also just Path the World Tree to kill this thing next turn. So we're in pretty good shape here. We have full domain in play, double path in play. We have big flyer, cards in hand, and they have a 1/2. Cool card, but oh yeah, this game's over. All right, yeah, sure. You and you. Guess I didn't need to do it right now, but whatever. Probably should have attacked first. Village Rites. 2 targets though. We got 2 targets. We're still drawing cards. Oh look, another Path the World Tree. Yeah, so I should just done on their turn. I guess on their turn allows them to draw Village Rites. Maybe it's like on their upkeep is the right time to do it, but certainly protected against discard spells, that's for sure. Frostbite, the 2/2, sure. So play something small, got it covered. Play something big, got it covered. That's a good combo. Ice Shapers, sure. And now I want to draw cards, so we're going to do it now. That is a lot of forests. Let me tell you about the number of farce in our hand.
After it was all over, he took us in the house to serve us pancakes.
All right. This deck is awesome. 3-0. 3-0 brought to you by...
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Call us apparel. Just waiting for a match here, folks. I'm not that sellouty. I am pretty sellouty, but call us apparel. Promo code JIM10. Check it out. Awesome shirts. CallUsApparel.com. .shop, I mean. All right, Rune of Might. Look at this hand. Look at this freaking hand. We're keeping. It's a hand. Raven, Rune of Might. Get the pick too. Oh, there's our Path of the World tree. What's our sequence here? Everything costs 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, so want to get the pick on the Raven. Just gonna foretell the Raven, I guess. There's no way to like everything costs 2, so our turn 3 is gonna suck no matter what. So, it is what it is. Mistwalker. 1/4. Just not big enough. Just not big enough. I guess this costs 3 technically. Which is probably a little more awkward, but. Alright, so we'll see what they do here. We can like pick. Sure, it's fine. Frostspeak Yeti with no Snowlands. Sure. Demon Bolts. Also pretty good. So we're going to pick here and attack, and then when it hits, we get to play Path the World Tree. For Mountain. We can also, like, just suspend the Demon Bolt. So get a treasure. Path the World Tree or suspend Demon Bolt. We suspend Demon Bolt. Things could get a little awkward. Let's spend Demon Bolt. I don't need to path yet. And like now we can like ruin the pick, bolt off the treasure. We can foretell this thing. We can just path to get him out next turn if we need to. You know, we're not really in a huge rush. Rune of Flight on the Frostspeak Yeti. Sure. Prefer if they didn't kill my Raven. Ugh, gross. Alright. Well, now we just kill the Yeti, which is fine. We do a Swamp, which is not ideal, but so we can path, get a mountain, kill the Yeti, play the God Hall Guardian as a morph or whatever. Don't have white now, which is pretty awkward, but I think killing the Yeti is pretty important, so. We're just gonna do this right now. I think that we can die to this thing pretty easily. I'm not gonna let them counter or something like that, so just do it. That's such a treasure. So we need to draw a creature or a white. A white would have to turn on the path too, which is really good. So what's the efficiency of using treasure to foretell? Because it costs 1 later. What do you mean? Like, if it was both treasures, sure, but like we used the 1 mana and the treasure, so that's awkward. What did they do here? Oh, they just pumped it. Oh wow, that's great. All right, so we're gonna rune. Try and draw a color we can use. No, that's not that bad, honestly. The Effigy, we just play that and equip it. pick goes here. Now you have a 4/5 trampling treasure maker. Obviously making a white is huge game here. Don't kill it. God, come on, leave me alone. Man, come on. Oh, you're killing me. Alright, well, this is going to be a pretty sad loss if we lose this one. We're just dying to a 1/4 flyer, so we can't draw our white, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, we had a great pick here. +2/+2 and trample makes treasures. Super awesome, but we just don't have any creatures. Nico defies destiny again. Gain some life, great. That's totally fine. Take 2, sure. Did it. Did it.
Oh, it's Mythic Helix! Oh my god!
The problem is we're still gonna die of a stupid Mistwalker. Alright, we need white, right? Yeah, white. White. Runeforged Champion. Drawing a the lightning bolt would be really good. So let's play this. They're almost out of cards, so as long as we just like need to not die. So let's play a Runeforged Champion. Tapping a white, a black, and a green. We'll play the rune on the equipment again. We can hold of activation next turn. Except for 1, targeting the pick. Draw bolt. Oh!
Oh, it's Mythic Helix! Oh my god!
Oh! We're shaking! Alright. Now we just gotta hold on. Just gotta hold on and not die. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Behold the multiverse, sure. Any pumps? I think you have to return a Foretold card. That's pretty sick. They didn't have one yet. That's pretty good. Resto would also been good. Yeah, we have two Frostbites, a Resto. We had hits there, you know. Jimmy Pog in chat, please. Does not pump toughness, no. Only goes one way. It's a one-way trip with Mistwalker. Vega the Watcher. That card is good. That card is good. Does die to Path the World Tree, though, so. Yeah, that's Story Seeker. We're just not going to play into it? Wow. I guess we, like, have one right up and it keeps giving priority. Sure. Whatever. Whatever. We only have one red, though. So, like... Oh, we have this thing.
Keep on keeping on. No need for caps when you spell the name.
What's up, Shadow? Thank you. So we're going to just smash with the Runeforged Champion. Do you want to draw cards first? I don't think so. Just get it. Get this treasure. Alright, this block means they have the 5 damage spell. So we're going to kill the Story Seeker. Because they have that Foretell card that deals 5. There's no other reason this block makes sense. So we're going to kill it before it deals damage. Bergstrider. Cool. And now we're at 9. We have a Protector and a Bergstrider. So you might be interested in just killing this Vega the Watcher. Look who's awake. Hey, buddy. Is Karn keeping you up? Is Karn keeping the best pet in the house up? It's okay, Igor. Don't worry about it. Alright, so, land. And we Foretell Protector here. And I think we just bite the Vega at this point. We're not going to die to this with Mistwalker. We can just cap it next turn. And them drawing cards is the way to actually win the game. So, let's bite this. Yeah, Protector's pretty good. Now will I cast that spell to draw a card? No. Okay. And we'll foretell this. It's going to be pretty hard to die this turn. So Protector can, of course, block this thing, as well as not freeing our things, but like possibly freeing our things. We have Bergstrider lined up too, which is awesome. Hold the Multiverse, great. Card's good, but I think we're in good shape. We also have Path the World Tree just hanging out too. Top bottom, sure. Gates of Isfel. This card's really cool. I like this card. Super cool card. Raven's Warning. I mean, not a bad card, but attack for 1. Sure. Igor's making the best bed. He sleeps all day and only awakes to make the best bed, then goes back to sleep. What a life for Igor. What a life. Ah, fellow Chucker, eh? Alright, so we're gonna, what do we have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. This is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, it's 12. Alright, so we're gonna be, just smushing here, and then playing a Bergstrider, I think. With Protector up. I mean, it still has Trample. Oh, they have the card, right. I forgot. No. Best give me back. Priority back. Priority. I need priority. Somebody help me. I need an adult. No. God damn it. It's a card I literally just talked about. Whatever, it's fine. Now I can protect her and just protect this thing too, so. Alright, it's pretty annoying. I obviously knew the card they have. I played around it last turn and just like kind of forgot about this turn because I'm streaming. I'm streaming and talking to my hamster and stuff. It's fine. So we'll just play the Protector now. We'll flicker all of our stuff. Exile you and you and you. And then we're gonna play land, play Bergstrider, pay with a thingy, tap this thingy, put the pick on this thingy. You know, I've made worse mistakes in my life. All right, look at this freaking pile. Jeez, made worse mistakes in my life. Avalanche Caller. That's some 4/4s. It's not enough. That's some 4/4s though. Yeah, like getting a dog. Oh, now Chad's dogging on Karn. Bergstrider again? God, Bergstrider's freaking great. All right. Yeah, I mean we just attack with the Protector. There's dead to the path anyway, so I'm just gonna attack. Whatever, sure. They can gain 2 life off this thing, I guess, so they're not actually dead yet. Sure. Make a treasure. Just play a whole bunch of stuff here. Play Bergstrider, play the Guardian, and play our entire hand. Just not die to an army of 4/4s if possible. Keep that tapped. Raven's Warning. Yeah, we got one of these too. We know what's up. And we're not even scared of Doomscar. So if they kill the thing, we get 3 creatures back. That is true, actually. They allowed us to deal damage, so we could have actually pat them in response. So we could have killed them there. Whatever, sure. It's fine. The game's over. We're going to win, all right? If we lose this game, I'll gift 10 subs. Please don't lose. You're correct. They should have activated the land before combat damage because that would have allowed us to kill them in response to the path. So if we had just said go with the mana up, they couldn't activate the land. They'd be at 1 and then dead to any activation. So that was a mistake on their part. We didn't punish them for it. Whoopsie. If we didn't have protection from Doomscar here with the Protector, I would not have made that 10 gifted sub bet. But Go on. Tell me more. Tell me more. Stalwart Valkyrie. Sure. Opponent's trying their best. They really are putting in the old college try here to not die. We're going to send in the clowns next turn, I think. We can kill this thing with this thing, too. They're just freaking dead. Double Vega. Their deck's good. Their deck's good. We drew another Path to the World Tree. Sure. Kill this.
Game. Blouses.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go! Alright. Bronze to Mythic. Sending the clowns. It's a good idea. Good idea, Zoltai Prime. Good idea. Favorite place to get a sub? There's a place called Home Run Heroes. It's actually about a half an hour from here. It's actually next to a Magic store. And they have delicious, delicious sandwiches. Delicious. This deck is very good. Deck is very good. I like it. I like it. If you haven't followed the show with that follow button, of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow them. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Bronze to Mythic is back. That's right. Episode 4, Bronze to Mythic, draft number 4. We're going to keep on going. We got at least probably one more draft in us today. Maybe we'll do a few more. I'm having fun today. This is not going to work, unfortunately. And I'll be doing this over the next week or two. And you can find it all on YouTube. Anything you missed, of course, it's pretty great. Home Run Heroes is good. All right. Yeah, we can't keep this hand, unfortunately. If we had a red or a green, I would be okay to keep this hand, but... Yeah, it is from the before times when you can actually go places and do things. Okay. We're going to ship a path here. We've got a good defensive creature, 2 good defensive creatures, and Snowlands. Kaleidoscope, resub.
Public subs are the best subs ever. Actually, the pile drivers are the best subs ever.
Okay. Let's play Landscape up. We're gonna foretell Guardian. Maybe just foretell this thing on 2, honestly. Strongholds, sure. Yeah, just foretell this thing. Oh, yeah, I put the right line. Okay, good. So now if I want to, I can go tap land World Tree. I want to ambush something with this. I don't want to just play it. This is the kind of card you want to play for value. And it's very hard to play around this card. It's going to ambush an attacker most of the time. That's what you want to get out of this card most of the time. The Flicker part's whatever. It's not a resto, you know? So far, the Flicker part has not come into play in any of the games we've cast it. Augury Raven? Perfect. Couldn't ask for more. Couldn't ask for more. Alright, just play a land, say go. Yeah, I miss going to Magic stores and going to tournaments and eating good food. Sure do miss those things. One day. Alright, here we go. I feel like Countervis or whatever, too, it's also just fine. You know? Like, have a trick. Didn't really cost as much. No. Trick. I know it's only been 4 drafts, but I've not seen this card cast once yet. We now have an 0/4 Flying Wall, which is actively, like, pretty good. We're going to foretell twice here, I think. Again, we don't have a need to play Path to the World Tree yet. I guess, like, having an untapped land for next turn isn't bad. Yeah, I guess. Alright, sure. I'm going to hold the Demon Bolt and foretell the Guardian. Flying Wall of Omens, right? Pretty sweet. Give me that Swamp to complete this domain. No, we'll leave the 0/4 home. This is a beefcake of a wall, too. Like, 0/4 Flying Wall is something else. Holy crap. Get some milk.
Yes.
Thank you. Look at this. Look what got delivered here. It's a celebration of bronze to mythic. The plate is green. Is the plate green on purpose? It's pretty funny. It's a delicious piece of orange cake. Nicole made orange cake for her birthday. She doesn't even like orange cake for some reason. That's just the kind of person Nicole is. So thank you, Nicole. Food token. All right, so we have now we have a pickaxe. Probably just play Bergstrider here now, honestly. You can play the Guardian too, and then pickaxe it next turn with the tap land. Yeah, Bergstrider is really necessary at the moment. Bergstrider is a good defensive card. Yeah, let's play this. Play Stronghold. So there you go. Nicole's alright sometimes. A little snag. I'm getting hungry too. Nicole sensed it. Nicole sensed it. People in 20 years won't believe the tales of the before times. You can meet random strangers in huge halls full of nerds and play games with them, not having to wear a mask or carry a gallon of hand sanitizer. Ah, yes. I agree. Those are days. Wow, Glimpse of Cosmos is sick here with the Mistwalker. It's a nice little combo. Yes, I miss the before times. I do. Raise your hand in chat. Miss the before times. Go get some crappy motel room with like 9 other people. Cram in. Have some waffle maker waffles in the morning. Play a tournament. Ah, yes. BC, before COVID. Yes, back in 2019. 2019. The year was 2019. Oko, Thief of Crowns, was legal in Standard, and you could go outside your door without fear. Large gatherings, tournaments, and concerts, and once upon a time was also legal in Standard. 2019 BC, before COVID. Alright, so, Oko is patient 0. It's all Oko's fault. We can, we can just start sending in our pickaxe here. Thank you, that's... Pickaxe, equip, and we have 4 mana, which is, like, not the best. We have a path next turn. No targets, though. This is fine. Look at this. Look at get a nulled there. A null is in the format. That is a card in the format. Bork, 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 bork. Can you hear him? Can you hear him? Alright. He's a barky little puppy sometimes. Who fixed the Bork emote? And added Karn to the Bork emote. That's great. That's awesome. Alright, here comes our 4/7 Vigilance thing. Brine, Barrow, Intruder. Also never seen this card before. 1 blue, 1/2 flash, -2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. So this is like just a delaying tactic. Sure. This thing has got way too big of a butt to handle.
Oh my god, Becky.
Probably hear him now as the door's open. All the shrinky tricks. Trying to shrink everything here. Rune Eyes. Okay. Scry 3, sure. Are we like demon bolting here? Maybe we just bolt the Raven. Nevermore. He's going through the arraignment right now. Yeah, he's trying to give us... He's closing arguments on why he was not guilty in destroying the glove. Alright, we'll kill that Raven here. And Bergstrider for 3/3 and just get in, I think. We have Path up now, but like nothing we want to Path really. 3, 4, 5. There's no reason to not. We can just attack. Oh no! I space jammed. It's not really the end of the world, I guess, but Bolt Inga? Why? It's just a 3/3, whatever. They're blocking the 0/4. Joke's on them. The joke's not on them, actually, but... Alright, Bergstrider. Play with the snow. Tap D, 3/3. And, I'm just gonna say go. I mean, we have this thing, too. The, Stronghold. We get to put counters on things, give them Vigilance and Lifelink, which is pretty good. Oh, red. They got red. We have a red alert, folks. Red alert. Another Mist of Lichara. So now we have a 1-7 pick. Sure, I'll put the pick over here, I guess. And an Axe Guard Cavalry. Sure. Raven's Warning. Sure. It's going to be a little hard to get this off, honestly. I think we're just going to Path the World Tree here. And then we'll just kill the Cavalry. Like, Cavalry's, like, not great, but, like, realistically, Path doesn't kill much. I want to draw cards, too, so... And then they could give some huge thing, haste and races maybe or something like that, so... Here's some lands. That's not so good, but... Play land, put the pickaxe on the Bergstrider, and just send in. We got some big booties on defense here. Gonna chump block? Sure. Sure? You're up. That time, I should have sent in the Guardian. It's the 06 attacking Vigilance. Raven. Raven's back. Their deck like seems fine, but they just gave us this huge huge flying blocker. Just like pretty silly, you know. All right, we're just gonna Bergstrider. Bergstrider's so freaking good. And this time, I should have the Raven again, sure. Actually, I screwed up. I should have moved the pick. I should know they have a Mistwalker. Never mind. Putting the pick on the bear wouldn't really help. So attack, jump block. Do they have a bolt here too? That's fine. Take 2 for 1. Sure. Okay, I got scared that three creatures actually died because I forgot I like didn't kill this. That'd have been terrifying. All right, Raven's Warning. Both the Raven, and we're gonna put the pick on the Raven, I guess, and we're gonna say go. Later, Sinister. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Y'all great, you know. Y'all great. Great stream so far. The thing is, Frostlink's effects are good when they're on a 4/4. Like, at this stage in the games when you really want to cast the Frostlinks. Frostlinks is always awkward because, like, on turn 3, it's, like, fine, but not super impactful. Alright, we're going to Frostbite again. Alright. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a draw off our Raven's Warning. But that's okay. We could actually put the Axe on the Protector. And then force them to block this and take 6 Frostbites. Not bad. We have the Stronghold, too. So we can Stronghold the Protector and the Bear and then attack with them. They'll block and we can Frostbite the Mistwalker. That's pretty good too, so sure. Alright, let's target here and here. Because if this thing hits them, we'll draw cards, so if they want that to happen. Because of this thing, so... And then we put the pick on the 3/3. Send in the clowns. Including the 06. And then we have a kill spell going into the top of our deck next turn, which is great. There's a block. There's damage. Get a thingy. Finish off the Mistwalker. Is Mistwalker better than Raven? It is a giant too. I don't think there's that much difference, honestly, but we have all 4/4s too, which is great, so this can trade with a 4/4, the Raven can't. And then we'll just say go. Alright, yeah, alright, you're up. Hashtag card quality, you know? Direwire says, if I had to guess, how many drafts would it take to get from Bronze to Mythic? I'm going to estimate around 20 to 25. That's my guess. This is draft number 4. We're gold, middle of gold somewhere. It takes a while. Just a lot of volume for sure. We're going to put these squash on top, right? Yeah, definitely going to squash. And no way to draw that at present, but they are at 6 and almost dead, so we will just attack them. Their blocks are pretty bad. They're going to go to 1. That's like really, really bold. We're going to hold the Seeker. In case they have a... I guess... I don't even know what Wrath they could have, honestly. Sure. They can make it. Maybe they make a dragon and kill something there. I don't even know. The thing is, like, this has to attack to make a dragon, so they're going to have one thing. The secret to climbing is retiring a bad draft, cushioning the losses. Or... you never have a bad draft. Attack. Yeah. You're dead. Cool. Sweet.
Game.
I guess my cake will be in my victory dance at the end of this draft. So we'll hold off on the cake for a moment. Gold tier 3. Let's go. 5-0. Good start to Bronze Mythic. Went 7-1, 3-3, 7-2. Now we're 5-0 in this draft. Kind of cruising through the early stages, which is pretty great. Poor opponents want to make a dragon. They made a dragon. Yeah, we got cake. It's our celebration here when we finish up this this draft. Dance with the cake? What? Why did I have to dance the cake? I don't know what I got to dance for. Remember, folks, my article's up on CoolStuffInc.com. The early winners in Kaldheim Standard, I go over new standard cards that are really, really impactful. And check it out, CoolStuffInc.com. I do a video article every Monday, written article every Friday. CoolStuffInc.com. Yeah, stands good. We have the Shaper into Frostbite curve, which is awesome. We make a Manalith on 4 and then use the mana for Frostbite, which is pretty cool. Opinion on New Historic. I have not played New Historic with Kaldheim. Not yet. I've played a little bit of Modern, a little bit of Standard, and now we're drafting. Common Fruit, I mean, you just gotta believe in me. You know? You just gotta believe in me. Gotta believe. Plum Ball gets the 5 again? Man, brutal. Mister, appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Alright, I mean, our hand's pretty good here. Berserker. Berserk, yeah. It's like a little tempting to Frostbite the Berserker, but I want to foretell here, Shaper on 3, and then make a token, kill it on 4, or kill something on 4. I haven't naturally drawn any Snowlands yet. That's a bear. Da bears. And foretell no land, sure. Well, if we on top of the Shaper and play, I'm gonna feel really, really good. Real good. What card can kill this, honestly, in black and now green? The Typical Counterspell is just a disgusting piece of cardboard. Like, the fact that that card can counter your own spells is just a heinous, heinous oversight. Like, people figured it out in literally 5 minutes after the card was revealed. And, like, it's not fun at all. Polymorph your own thing is fun, as it requires 4 mana and more stuff. Like, it's not fun. It's freaking miserable. It's applicable in all formats. Cascading into it in Modern is super obvious. Like, just terrible, terrible. Alright, so sweet. Now we can actually pickaxe here if we want to. And make them chump block. If they have a village rights, that would suck, but we kind of want to just make a white source, honestly. It's like pretty important we have a white source for... We can also just like tap it, make a white source, and then foretell the protector. I don't hate either. We don't necessarily need to have Frostbite up. Yeah, let's do that. What happens if physical cards that get banned? Can you return them? No, because you can always play them in other formats. Like, you play them in older formats, or even, like, you know, you just play with your friends and not ban them, Commander or whatever, so. No return policy. Poison the cup. If they had poison, they would have killed this thing on turn 3, I think, before I could use it. So yeah, so guaranteeing we have white mana is pretty important. We also have the Protector to make for some sick, six sneaky blocks. Vengeful Reaper, 2/3 Death Touch Haste. Well, once we have enough snow permanents, that's a pretty good thing to target with our Frostbite. And look at that, there's a snow-covered plains. This is still the 4-color deck everyone called the Trainwreck. Yep, we're 5-0, obviously. Deck's great. Never hasn't been great. Alright. We're going to... We need one more snow permanent. Oh, we have this thing, too. We're going to kill the Reaper. We're going to do it before they get to untap, so they can't save it. I think being cheesed out by a flyer is a good way to lose this game. Pretty happy to do this. And then... We're just going to say go with Activate and Protector up. Yeah, I'm pretty cool with that. Nothing. Now the question is, do we just play it as a 3/4 flyer? Because the ambush... I mean, we have so many big blockers. Yeah, we're just going to go for it now. Now we can pickaxe. Now we got the World Tree also. Love it. Oh yeah, we're cooking with gasoline here, my friends. We're firing on all cylinders. Land. Make a thing, play the thing. Or play World Tree and play the thing. Play World Tree. Just get it in play because they have like a discard spell or something. We've got a mountain, an island, a forest, and a plains. Give me that swamp. And give me this thing.
Oh my god, Becky.
Yeah, so we're free to activate next turn. Wither Crown. So we have a 1/5 flying that makes treasures. Pretty nice. Root of Might. Awesome. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. This costs 7, right? Yeah. So we're going to Rune of Might. Tapping green on the pick. Draw a Seeker. Sure. And we're just jamming now. It's all over. It's all over but for the crying here at this point. Yeah. Not really seeing a way out for our opponent. I'm just going to pop this now, because they can't pump this or some way. Just like, they have a like trick that pumps it, makes token. I don't even know. Whatever. Take my 2 cards. Be happy about it. Say go. 2/6 flying. So far, Wither Crown has been cast twice. And it's been terrible both times against us. Both times it's been put on a creature that like had counters on it or equipment. Counters are part of the format, and then equipment is also like seems pretty relevant too. So while Wither Crown looks good in a vacuum, it's always important to contextualize the cards around the cards they're playing around. 6-0, and so far contextually, Wither Crowns look pretty bad. I think it'd be fine in some formats, honestly. Where if it's just like there aren't equipment and plus one counters, and you're playing a defensive deck, it seems fine, but it's all right. Needs to do 3 damage. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. This is the Broom Run. Listen, you never talk about a shutout in the 9th inning. Or a no-hitter or whatever it is. Alright? Wild, if we don't win this game for the sweep, I'm blaming you. Just saying. Just saying I'm blaming you. I'm not saying it's your fault. Just saying I'm blaming you. Alright, we got a mulligan here. Pretty tough. But if we had a blue or a green, obviously we would keep, but not enough. Sure. think Savella goes. These cards just battle better. This is more of like a synergy card. We already have tons of snow. You have 3 colors. Don't have green, obviously. We can get green off the pick, but like, I'm going to keep the cards I can guess. Bergstrider, sure. So we're going to foretell here. Need to draw land to do anything, basically, but don't have green either, which is kind of tough. All right. That's a good draw. Sweet. That was a really good draw. That was like the best possible draw, honestly. So like next turn we get to like put the pick on it. We gain 2 life. We draw a card. We can actually put a land from the sideboard on top of our deck if we need to, which is kind of cool. Great draw. What a sicko draw. Alright, pretty good combo here. Pump us to a 3-3. It's adorable. Yeah, warning's been good. Warning's been good. Alright, we drew a land anyway. So now we don't even need to pick. I kind of want to play this Guardian instead. You have basics in your board automatically. So let's we're not gonna pick here. You gotta build the board, I think. It's either hand too. Draw a card, and their hand is Wither Crown, obviously. Struggle, which is pretty good. A Lifelinker and Clearing Frost, so their hand is super weak to the Guardian, which is awesome. So play this. Play Guardian. That's what I've been told. I've heard that the basics are automatically on the board. So looks perfect snow mana base here. Unfortunately, there's no snow-covered swamp in our or forest in our deck, but
Oh my god, Becky.
what? Malfunction! I mean, you can see all their cards. There aren't really any struggles here. Nah, I never play WoW. I have an addictive personality, so I don't do drugs. I don't play WoW. It's as simple as that. Wither Crown. Sure. I mean, it's still a great blocker, you know? Like, we have the pick, too, honestly. We'll keep that in play, thank you. Ice Shaper, sure. So we're putting a Forest on top, not even close. And now we're going to pick on the Guardian and attack. Oh, that's stupid. We actually could just like play Path the World Tree. I could play Ice Shaper. 1, 2, 3. No, I can't. So we can just path the forest into our hand. That was actually stupid. I shouldn't have done that. That was so stupid. I guess it didn't matter either way, but so like we're better off just playing path here and just like putting the forest in our hand and playing it immediately. So doesn't actually we actually just added a land to our deck for no reason. Which is like, I guess fine, but we should have this one random forest in our deck. Oh, that's funny. Alright, sure. There it is. Found it. So I think we're in great shape here. We just have double Bergstrider. We have Path the World Tree we're building up to. This thing just stonewalls their attacks. We can put the flyer or the crown, the pick on the flyer. Top reach. It is a nice forest. Old border. I mean, new border though. New border's not as cool as the old borders. See? All right. So this is gonna go here. Attack. And you tap the island? Are you kidding me? Are you drunk, Arena? What are you? What? My hand was literally blue card, and it tapped the island of all my lands.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Get out of here. Come on. I didn't even think to look. Didn't even consider the possibility that it would tap the island. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Let's put the axe in the Bergstrider. Unbelievable. We didn't even have this in our hand yet, right? Did we? Maybe we did. I don't know. Whatever. Oh my god. It's my fault for not checking, obviously, but good lord. So draw a land, we can path the world tree on. Actually, we can just do it next turn anyway. We can get a thingy. Bergstrider for days. Is a bomb-driven format? I wouldn't say so far. I feel like most of these games have not been decided by rares. Like, we had Showdown of the Skalds in our first draft. We cast it twice on our way to 7 wins. It was very good, obviously. We have Arresto in this draft. It's been good. There's been no card that's come down and been like, game over, you lose, sorry. They're going to attack with the Coma's Faithful. Lifelink, and when it dies, you mill 3 cards. I'm just going to block, I think. Like, they foretold so they could have a fight card. It's fine, too. Whatever, this is fine. Yeah, no Dream Trawlers yet. So they milled 3, they milled a Rune, and they milled 3 spells. We milled a Bolt. Oh, man, we milled a Protector, Rune. We milled our 2 rares and our best removal spell. That's cool. No problem. Not a big deal. Whatever. Kalma does seem good, but it is 7 mana in, over a bunch of colors. I mean, obviously they kill Bergstride or whatever. We just have more things and more things, and we're gonna weigh it down. Sure. So we'll take our 2 for 1. Not a big deal. Yep. Bergstrider again. Bergstrider for days. Forest. Tap a green. Equip. Unbelievable. I believe these people. Leave these people. The nerve. Joe Slip, what's up, my friend? You should. Arena's fun. They certainly don't do a good job keeping you around, but the arena is fun. Magic's obviously great. So. Oh. Grizzled Outrider, 5/5. You know what would be cool if that was tapped and didn't do anything for a turn? They just fought my poor big booty? Really? Is that a misclick? Why not fight the Bergstrider? Whatever. Alright, Bergstrider. Tap this dumb thing. How good is Bergstrider? Let me tell you how good Bergstrider is. This is how good Bergstrider is. So I keep saying Bergstrider over and over again. Bergstrider. 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 Let's play this thing. That's a mean sound. Alright. That's a couple 6/6s. Opponent's trying to make a game of this. That's fine. I respect that. I think we'll trade Path and a 4/4 for a 6/6. We can do that. Feels like an uncommon. It is quite good. It's quite good. Alright, so... yeah, we're going to jam. We'll just jam with this and this and this. And then if they block a 6/6 on the 4/4, we'll finish it off with Path of the World Tree, which is totally fine. Play land. I should have put land. I have a tap land in my deck. That was stupid. Target you and you. Frostbite, Path the World Tree. Sure. Frostbite's obviously on, which is great. Path again, getting white, red. In double colors in our deck, 2 blue, 2 green, red probably. The quantity of Snowlands doesn't really matter, so whatever. Alright, you're up. Could move the pick to the Shaper. Nah, that's fine. Elder Fang. The thing is, I think that Bergstrider is almost better than Chillbringer because if you're tapping things, the 4/4 is bigger than a 3/3, you know? Discard a card, whatever. Start activating our Ice Shaper too if we want to. 8 mana, look at your top 4, cast a spell for free. Alright, Forest again, sure. So, just gonna send in the old pickaxe here. Just gonna finish it off again with the World Tree, which is fine. Put them at 2, which is great. Make a treasure. Target them in this. Pat the World Tree is pretty freaking good. In case you were wondering. Rune of Might is pretty nice too. A second legend, it's not very good. Let's play Rune on the pick. Draw. Horizon Seeker. You're up. Feeling pretty good. About to cross the finish line. Victory cake. Victory cake.
After it was all over, he took us in the house of 7 paints.
All right, good run. 7-0. 7-0. A perfect sweep with our awesome triple World Tree deck. Prediction results. Get your payout, folks. Get your payouts. This deck was really, really good. To all you doubters out there, listen, I've drafted a few wonky decks in my day, all right? I kind of know what I'm doing when it comes to weird, stupid things. And this is a good, weird, stupid thing. The fixing is here. The power is here. Love it. Got a little lucky to table that third World Tree, I think. But love it. Love it, love it, love it. YouTube folks, like, comment, subscribe. Please take 10 seconds. Helps me out so much. It's a free way to support me. It's so easy to do. Like, leave a comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you were a doubter or a believer. That's all I need to know. All right, YouTube folks, I love you. Thanks, appreciate it.